Welcome back to Basement Let's Play, the friendliest place on YouTube. And, oh, I'm about to get exploded. We've got stuff to do today in Hollow Knight, and by stuff to do, I mean we need to go and collect a piece of pale ore, which I do believe is way the heck up here. Way up here. See where that gold little spot is right there? We gotta get up to there. And right now we are here, but we've got the infected crossroads. So I think the fastest way to get there is actually going to be through the resting grounds. So we're going to go that way, across the blue lake. I think I can do that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can definitely do that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a great few days it has been. I'm recording this on the morning that this game, this video, not this game, the morning this video is coming out. I usually am way ahead on Hollow Knight, but I've been a little behind as of late because I'm noticing something with making videos that has begun to happen with me that hasn't happened in a while. It's sort of like a rubber banding effect that happens with creating content for me, because I end up in this situation where a video does well, and then I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I can do another one like that, but I'll do it a little bit better. And it's a good problem to have, because right now in the basement and on Basement Craft, both of those channels have videos that have video types and video styles that have done well recently, and so to create interesting not versions of those videos, but videos in those same veins, it's rather tempting to say, like, hey, let's just do that same video idea, but just do it a little bit better. I think I actually can't go through the resting grounds because that's a hole that drops down. I'm gonna have to take the tram. Or the stag. Stag is way faster. We're going to take the stag and the elevator from Dirtmouth. Let's do that. Well, we're right by a stag. It's perfect. I call it content workload creep. I made up a name for it. Where you just slowly over time, you start spending more and more time on the content that you make. And it can be a double-edged sword. In one sense, you're like, okay, this is worth spending a little extra time to make sure this edit happens at the right spot, or this music is good. And it can be kind of a dangerous pattern to get into when your content isn't, like, when the extra effort isn't paying off as well. Like, you spend a lot of time on a video and then it gets 3 views, and then you're like, well, if I spend a lot more time on a video, maybe I'll get more. And it gets 4 views and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, sweet. So I'll spend 30 hours on the next one. That's a lot of time to be spending on a video that's getting a very small amount of views. Something is off about that equation. And so in those cases, we don't necessarily ditch the series, but we try to tackle it in a different way. Ow! Well, recently with the Minecraft channel, we've had some videos that have done better than expected. We kind of like experimented with some ideas, and it was awesome to see that the videos were doing well. But then I allowed the content creation creep to set in, and now I've got an issue where I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the videos I need to make and edit and record and all that stuff. So I gotta figure out some ways to pull back on some things, because if I'm getting behind on Hollow Knight, that's usually not a good sign. This is a very easy series for me to make. I don't edit the videos really at all. I don't. I just turn it on. I just play it. It's not like I play for 3 hours and edit it down to a half hour or something. And the point of this content is really just to, like, enjoy it. So it means I'm not I'm not taking time to simply just enjoy a game. So in those senses, it's like I need to adjust some stuff. If I'm the Hollow Knight is the proverbial canary in the coal mine of the basement, for me anyway. I don't know what Peter's canary in the coal mine is when he knows something isn't quite right with the priorities that he has set. Okay, here we go, into the wild gold yonder. I know that this is not an easy path here, but it looks like we're doing okay so far. It helps that I've got the nail upgrades that I've got in order to pull this off, because these guys hit hard and fast and they don't stop. And that was yet a taste of what is to come. Let's heal up while we can here, because I don't know if we're going to get a good chance. But it is like 6:45 in the morning. Plans for today are working on a Breath of the Wild playthrough, which, I suppose I'll tell you guys, because you're Basement Let's Play viewers, so you're like extra cool. Peter and I are currently working on, and in a couple days it's going to come out on the channel on Sunday, a Breath of the Wild playthrough where we modded it. So we are Samus from Metroid. I guess we didn't really mod it, but I cobbled together like something like 30 different mods. A lot of times mods come in packs, but for some reason this one, I mean, maybe it makes sense now that I think about it, that this mod wasn't like a team effort by a bunch of different people, but it was rather a bunch of different people doing individual efforts, and then one person kind of just compiled a list of mods, because people who play Metroid like to work alone. Samus likes to work alone. But it ended up being a really fun playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and really different because, you know, you're shooting stuff with lasers and it's awesome. So that video has to get finished in the next couple days, preferably this afternoon. But then oh geez, I could Crystal Heart across that, and that's probably what I'm supposed to do. That's gonna poke me. Ow. Just go full bore into some pink spikes. There we go. Hey, we might have made it. What do these things say? Are these all giving me lore, or are they just here? Hollow Nest's crown. Oh, I love this archway. That's like in 2 pieces. Interesting. It's all these... What are these, like, halves of worms? Is that what these are? Pale ore. We got ourselves another pale ore. And that puts us at 2. We need 1 more. And, you know, I think we'll wander for the rest of this episode. I don't want to look it up. I'll see if I can kind of remember where it might be. But, like I said, we've got so much movement abilities now. That we can basically get anywhere in the game, so. Oh, is the last pale ore after doing the Path of Pain? I sure hope not. Ah! Ooh, ah! So the content creep, I've got to figure out a plan to make it so I'm not spending as much time on the basement craft videos that I make for solo content. I still want the videos to do well, but the thing about that is you got to have the right idea rather than the amount of editing that goes into it. Sometimes I get a really good idea and I know like, hey, this video, people are going to really enjoy watching this video and they're going to want to click on it because it looks like an intriguing idea. And other times, you kind of just start and then you're like, oh, now I have to work to make it good. And that's not generally a good plan on YouTube. I remember it made a huge difference for Peter and I when probably like 5 years ago, we started saying, hey, rather than pushing the record button and then recording and then thinking about what we're going to call the video and what we're going to do for the thumbnail after we've done all that, rather than doing it in that order, what we should be doing instead is recording. Oh, wait, we have a fancy key, don't we? Where's the fancy key go? We have a normal simple key and an elegant key, not fancy. Huh. To ask the question, what are we going to do for the thumbnail and the title before we even hit the record button? And that made a big difference for the channel pretty early on, because when you start thinking through what are people going to want to watch and what are they going to want to click on, you start to have to think through like, oh, yeah, if I just push the record button, like I do with Hollow Knight, I usually just push the record button. It's definitely the old style of choosing the content that we're going to create. It's not a bad thing, but it's more for us. Oh, don't die, Ted. The Basement Let's Play is a channel that really is for us, and then the byproduct is it's also entertaining for people who like to watch it. But the other channels, the viewer definitely comes first with the other channels, trying to think from their standpoint. If I didn't already do this, I should definitely be sitting in a bench. There's a second round with the Crystal Guardian, and doesn't... Oh, it looks like maybe I did it. Let's just double check. No, I didn't do this yet. Okay, let's not do that again. let's take our time maybe with this one a little bit more. I forgot, this guy hits doubles. And if I don't make it through this round fighting against him, then I will change out my charms. Ow. This is going better. Way better. Man, dude, upgraded nail is the bomb. Oh, is this a soul? Oh, sweet. We got a full extra mask now. Oh, that is a good feeling, man. My coffee tastes like bacon. And I don't know if I'm concerned about that or excited about that. I think a little bit of both. I think we're just gonna roll with it. It's possible that we used this cup for baking grease and it mostly got clean, but a little bit of remnants of delicious bacon flavor still remain on the cup. I also have a tendency to not like super wash my coffee cups very often or very much because I usually just only put coffee in them. So there's less of like a need. We haven't gone down here. Lots of geo down here. If we find the third pale ore, we're gonna need the geo, so. So, not necessarily a bad thing that we're finding geo. Oh, this looks fun. I gotta jump a little bit on this one. Okay, we've made it through the mashers. This reminds me of that movie Galaxy Quest. Ah! Conveyor belt. Oh man, it's... There we go. Okay. There, I think we made it. More geo, okay. All the mashers have stopped now. Cool. All right, are there any other... There's a pathway to the right up where I was that I definitely should check on. So I had it's interesting. I've got to do a little bit more research, I think, into what Minecraft videos are going to succeed best, because I see looking at the landscape of Minecraft YouTube, there are content styles that grow channels, and then there are content styles that get a lot of views, but it's because the channel was already big. And I've got to be thinking about doing content styles that grow a channel rather than the other one, for obvious reasons. We're not already big over there. And the trick is to find content styles that grow a channel that you want to do. Because there are plenty of like things that look like they would work, but they also look like a nightmare and not fun as a creator to make. And I don't want to make that kind of content. Like, I'm just not that, I'm not that person. I don't, so some people really enjoy torturing themselves, for lack of a better word. It really does seem like torture. I think about like the early Mr. Beast videos. It's like, yes, you have success, but at what cost? You had to say PewDiePie a million times on camera. Like, I mean, it was interesting, kind of, but like, also, oh man, like, wow, that's a work ethic that goes beyond. I don't know. I partially do YouTube because it's what I want to do. You know, If I wanted to do a job that was hard, well, no, I don't say hard. This is hard at times. If I wanted to do a job that wasn't fun, I would probably pick something that was more of a sure deal than putting my proverbial eggs all in the YouTube basket. And having to make content that was like a nightmare to make. So yeah, I see Minecraft videos where it's like, clearly, like, they're like, I dug a 4,000 block perimeter with only stone pickaxes, for example. It's like the equivalent of beating Lionel with a stick. I'm like, people will probably, maybe they'll click on that. It's not a sure thing, and that is a ridiculously long process. Okay, this is where we were, but it's not where we want to be. There's a spot below us that has a kind of, it's not a dead end, it's just an open pathway to the right. What's over here is the question. Oh, we got a grub over here. That's what's going on. It's a good thing I can go through, guys. All right. Grubby got. Okay. See, wandering at this point, when you're wandering and you have fewer dead ends. Ah! There is, oh, there's lots of stuff to do. And looks like the map might have a spot that we couldn't go before. Yeah, down here, we've got an area that isn't mapped out. We've got an area up in there that is something. And across here, I had a marker. Oh, I can remove this marker, though. Let's head down here. After we heal up, hopefully. Be nice to find a bench. So, in conclusion of this thing that I keep droning on about YouTube, my plan is to do a little bit of research today, see if I can find some content styles that I want to do that aren't as time-consuming to create, and I'll probably try to make one of those videos today. I also meet with Peter every Thursday at 9 a.m. to have a business meeting. Those go well, and those are always actually a lot of fun. Peter and I really do love nerding out about YouTube analytics and stuff together, so it's a cool time that we get to like share a mutual. How about the Sprint Master? Share a mutual nerddom that isn't video games. Because we really do like playing the game of YouTube together. If I went right and then down, 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 I would get there too. Let's do it that way. So that meeting is going to happen. And then at 10 a.m. Central Time, the pre-orders open up for the Switch 2. And we're crossing our fingers hoping that the GameStop site works to be able to put in a pre-order for each of us. But yeah, like last night, even the GameStop website wasn't working for my son to create an account because he's saved up money and he's wanting to pre-order one as well. But we're hoping that he's going to be able to also get one. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nintendo put out an announcement saying like, hey, there is like more interest in pre-orders than we initially thought there would be. So supply might be kind of low. Which is, I mean, I don't want to say funny to me, but it's a little bit funny for all the people who have screamed about the price for them to like basically be saying like, we're pretty sure we're gonna, oh no! I didn't want to go down here. I wanted to go across. And I failed my jump. I wanted to go, oh, man. You can't just go up here. Dang it. Okay, well, okay, we'll just go back around. This time we're taking the tram. Yeah, for Nintendo to be like, we're gonna sell out of these. That's an interesting thing. That means that while people don't like the fact that the price is high, economics would say that the demand is still needing the price to be higher. Very interesting to me. Not like in a like in any kind of like political sense or. Man, it really does feel like video game politics when people are like, oh, Nintendo is greedy and evil, and yeah, I guess it would be like video game politics to a degree. But I'm not trying to make any kind of video game political statement with this. It's just interesting to me. It's intriguing to me that there would be a big outcry about the price. And then Nintendo potentially is still selling a lot. I almost made a video about this, and then I was like, no, I'm just rambling, and it's, I don't know, this would probably be more annoying for people to watch than... Did I just hear a grub? I am hearing a grub. Hello, grub, where are you? Here. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, if the demand is too high, one of the ways that you can curb the demand is raise the price on something. And if you're having supply chain issues, which I think they are, it would be smart. It would actually be smart for them to raise the price to decrease the demand a little bit, because if people can't get what they want, they're going to also be mad. So you kind of got to pick your poison sometimes as a company and say, hey, do we raise the price just to make it so we can actually keep up with the demand? It's a weird place to be, but I understand that. I've actually made that same decision for myself in some areas in life. I used to do a lot of freelance video, and I did it for really cheap. And I was finding that I was too busy. I was like, this isn't good, so I raised the price, and look at that. I do just as much freelance video as I want to do. And if you really don't want to do any freelance video, you just make the price completely unattainable for people, and then they'll never ask you to do a video for them. Got ourselves another rancid egg. Okay, now to the right, and I have to be careful when I try to cross this gap that I don't fall down again. I went down too far. Ow! Don't like these pokey shooty guys. And then they make pokey bushes in the ground out of pokiness. So, yeah, my whole video rant that I was thinking about making that I decided not to was basically not a conspiracy theory, but a thought experiment. Just saying, what if Nintendo is actually, you know, doing this perceived price hike by a lot of people, in part to combat the fact that they are having a hard time coming up with what they think is going to be the demand for it. Because, I mean, the install base on the Switch is just huge. And so they got to be thinking like, man, if we only sell... And they got to know, too, if like the first iteration of a console did this well, then like maybe the second one is going to be a little bit... like this percentage of people are going to want to pick it up in the first. I mean, they've got so much data I'm sure they're working with. What is over here? Oh, I know what this is. Let's get it. Of course, I can't remember if there's like a boss on the other side of this that we have to fight or something. The crystallized mound. Not the easiest of places to navigate, but we shall navigate it nonetheless. Ow! Nope. That was not the way to do that. Okay, let's heal up. This feels like progression, but there was something to the left down there. Oh, kinda not worth it. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. And then what's to the left up there? Kind of a shortcut maybe that I just opened up. Got a grub. Okay. Got him. Wow, wow. That hurt a lot. Yeah, I haven't been over here at all yet. There's got to be something down and to the right. Nope, there's nothing down and to the right. This is where I came in. Okay. Ooh, this isn't good. Oh, it's not good at all. Lots of platforming required. Oh, this is where I needed to be. A crystallized shaman. Ooh, I obtained the descending dark, baby. This is a good, strong move that now we have. Oh, that's wonderful. Now let's get out of here. And find a bench. Hey, and I can take that little marker off. Okay, let's go to this bench down here. Yeah, that's the best bench. Actually, the resting grounds would be good, because we kind of cleared out the crystal peaks. Very cool. Okay. Kind of crystal peaks cleared. There's some stuff there apparently we haven't done yet, but... resting grounds bench. And then next time, we'll just open up that map, see what spots we haven't been to, and go to them. So, okay. Bench. We gotta end the episode on a bench, because if I die, now we've got interesting content that I have to make sure to include. Oh, this other bench is so much closer. Let's go there. Down and left. Whoop. And benchy time. Wait, isn't it in this room? Aha. Ah, look at that. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Oh, looking forward to more Hollow Knight here in the future as I adjust my YouTube recording schedule so I can play a few episodes at a time. Until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you guys are more slowly but surely collecting all of the goodies in Hollow Knight than a little grubby worm grub that's grubbing around in the basement